Hey guys, what's up, what's up? I present to you the best jet mechanics in Roblox. Build a boat for treasure. Or is it? Well, this mechanics makes plane stable, even with tons of mechanics.
NANI?!
Look at my P-51. These have wheels that makes the propeller rotate, wheels on its landing gears, servos that makes these mechanics move, there's even hinge on it, and more! But as you can see, this World War II fighter plane is flying stable. Awesome, right? This also works on my other planes and jets like my F-35. And the mechanics I use is from LavaFlows. But I made some modifications on this, especially on what I put on my P-51. Because the original mechanics have a problem with this fighter plane. And I noticed in the comment section that they have problems with the mechanics too. And yes, speaking of comments, I noticed people asking for a tutorial of this mechanics. I'm not supposed to do this because LavaFlows already have it. And yes, he is the original, of course. But I made a modification on this. So here it is. I asked LavaFlows if I can show his video here in my channel. So guys, watch this. This is his tutorial. Guys, I recommend watch his full video. It's a really fun and exciting video. So, that original mechanics works on my F-35. No problem with it. But I made some changes on it. So, with this barrel roll servos, instead of using Q and E to control it, I simply use the default button for left and right. It's A and D. Because I'm much more comfortable turning left and right with this method. This method is the same on what I usually do with my jets, by placing the chair like this. So without changes, to turn left, I just roll like this and then press up. See? Now to turn right, roll, and then press up. Easy, right? And it moves like a real jet. And of course, this can do barrel roll. Cool, right? And yes, despite the mechanics I have with this F-35, the jet is very stable. So what about this servo? what to do with this? Well, you can use Q and E for this. Or me, what I did is that I used F and H for this. It is the same left and right button on the both motors. Well, I use both motors on my plane so that I can drive them on land. Or you know what, actually, you can delete this servo and make sure the jet is connected with the blocks. So, you see, LavaFlows jet mechanics is really effective. But again, I encounter a problem with my P51. Because of the added mechanics, like the wheels for the propeller, it makes the plane heavier. The servos are not strong enough for this. So here's what I did. I replaced the servos with wheels. So delete these servos, replace them with front wheels, then rotate the wheels like this. So I use rotate 45. Move this block for a while. You can even test them with car seat. When you press up, the wheel must turn like this. When you press down, wheels must be like this. Okay? Got it? And then now connect the blocks again. Change the torque of the wheels into green. And oh yes, I replaced the servos for barrel roll. So the jet must be with the same position. Scale these blocks to connect to the mechanics. Then scale them to 3 just like this. And then I place the wheel on it. The wheels must be facing like this. And same on what we did earlier, we need to rotate the wheels. So when you press left and right, the wheels must be like this. And yes, the two wheels must be opposite. So yes, mind your rotation, guys. And make sure the jet is not touching the wheel block, okay? So yeah, the jet must be attached with this block connected to the wheels. Oh, I almost forgot! When binding wheels, use a key that you won't be using for forward and backward. That's for both barrel roll wheels and up and down wheels. So in my case, I use these keys for forward and backwards. So that's the modification I did, and it works well, guys. And I suggest make a separate save slot for these mechanics, so you don't have to do it again when building a new plane. So here it is, guys. You can simply use the cake glitch, but first cover all the mechanics to make sure parts will not move. Save it and then reload. Then do the cake glitch. So yes, place this, sit on it, place a cake like this. So the cake must be between the block and the avatar. Turn off collision of this. Actually, turn off collision of all the mechanics. Then uncheck anchor, then go to the waterfalls. Now, if you are in this particular place, the waterfalls, you can now load your build. Then when it is done loading, go back to base. Now, this is how I attach this to my build. Find the center of your build, place a block on it, move the block down, because we're gonna place seat on it. So yes, move the block like this, away from your build. Oh, by the way, you might need to move up your build. Place seat on it, so it must be like this, okay? And then check anchor of these blocks. Then delete the cake and these blocks. And then place piston on the mechanics, here at the center of it. And then press it. Then move the mechanics upwards. It's up to you how much movement, okay? But make sure the mechanics is not touching anything from your build. And make sure this part of the piston is connected with the build. So yeah, I simply place block on it and then connect the block to the build itself. By the way, yes, turn off collision of all the mechanics. And then place a switch for the piston. Yes, bind the piston to the switch. And yes, of course, the controls for this is the same on what I shown earlier. And then that's it. Easy, right? Now you have a stable plane even with tons of mechanics. So what do you think, guys? Is this the best jet mechanics? So I hope you learned, guys. By the way, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe now and click the notification bell, and please like and share the video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye-bye!